Hey guys, welcome to Southern Indiana, home of the Knobstone Trail, also known as the Little Appalachians of Indiana. We have a beautiful blue sky today, not a cloud to be seen, and I'm here at the Deam Lake Trailhead, ready to hit this trail. And I've been dying to get on the trail for a couple weeks now, and I'm finally here, so let's go check it out. Behind me is Deam Lake. Very peaceful and quiet today. It's Friday morning and there's no one around. I can't believe the May apples are up already. Southern Indiana is at least a week or two ahead of Northwest Ohio. So all winter long, as many of you know, I've been battling my plantar fasciitis in my right foot, and it's finally like 90 to 95% healed, and it's springtime, and I wanted to get out on a trail and challenge myself, see what I was capable of doing, and the Knobstone Trail fit the bill perfect. Today I have with me the Arc Haul, my Walmart special hiking poles, $17.99, oh yeah, and I got my Helinox Tier Zero back there. I debated on whether to bring it because this hike is more about point A to point B as quick as possible, and luxury and relaxation was not part of this trip for me. But I decided to bring it. It's only a pound. And I also debated on whether to bring the drone. I do have my Spark drone with me. You just never know when you're gonna have a beautiful vista and would like to fly it. So I didn't want to miss out on that opportunity if I didn't bring it. Man, I just love this time of year. No humidity, no bugs. Starting to see signs of life and green. A few days ago, I posted a question on the Outdoor Adventure Life Facebook page about shuttles and directions to hike the Knobstone Trail. And Chris, that hiking guy, got me in touch with Kimberly Dickerson. Thank you, Chris. Kimberly Dickerson promptly replied to my Facebook message, and we started sharing details through text after that. And she arrived at the Delaney Park Trailhead right on time to pick me up. So if you're in need of a shuttle at the Knobstone Trail area, be sure to get a hold of Kimberly Dickerson, and I will leave her information down below in the description. Wow, now this is what I've been waiting for. This is nice. Look behind me up here. That's where we're heading to next, and I think that's called Knob Hill or something like that. I forget the name of it, something about the Knobstone. But you look all around me and see the devastation from the tornado, and we have some magnificent views. Somewhere out that way is Louisville, I think. Well, I'm up here on a pretty high ridge at high noon, and I just finished my lunch and was texting back and forth during lunch break with my buddies, my Ohio YouTube buddies that we met up with at Mohican State Park last month. And I asked them to put some bets on how many miles I want to put in today. And I had a couple numbers come rolling in. One of them said 18 and a half, another said 22. So I'd be pretty happy if I can get to 22 miles today. I'm fairly confident that I can make it. If I don't, I'm gonna have a really, really long day tomorrow. So that's the goal. We'll see what happens. Here's my new water scoop. Thanks to Goat, my buddy Goat. I had thrown this away in the trash, and he suggested cutting it in half and using it as my water scoop. And man, was that the best decision I ever made. So much better than having a water bottle cut in half for a scoop. 2 scoops, it's full. Can't beat that. I know someone with a Sawyer Mini, and they would be here for another 10 or 15 minutes filling up their water jugs. And then I'm done. Look at all the pretty blossoms. I believe those are dogwoods. A whole forest full of beautiful pink, purple, whatever you want to call it. Lavender, how about lavender? Dogwoods. Nice. Well, what do you know? My first trail magic ever. Free snacks, knobstonehikingtrail.org. Cool. Let's take a look inside and see what we got. All kinds of goodies in there. Trail journal. Well, there's some pretty cool trail magic in here. Here's what I ended up getting. Granola bar, a Slim Jim, and a Capri Sun. Yummy. Well, I'm feeling pretty good. Considering I've only had like 5 hours of sleep last night. I'm still averaging 3.2 miles an hour after 13 miles. I'm sure that's gonna go down a little bit now for the next 10 or 12. But we will keep trucking on. I am officially 1/3 of the way through. Mile 15, yippee. Between mile marker 12 and 16, not too many campsites, if any, that I saw anyway. Oh, hit it. Do it again. This is by far the greenest section on the trail that I've seen. The woods is coming to life. Oh, I love it. Chewing up my protein bar. Getting hungry, it's dinner time. I just passed mile marker 20, about a half mile ago. And I wanted to mention before I forgot that I'm pretty sure there's been 8 pretty decent climbs. But man, there is a lot of flat ridgetop walking here. I mean, 20 miles and only having 8 hills to climb, it's really not that bad. This is hill number 9, just past mile marker 22. I'm gonna press on for at least 2 more miles and get my all-time mileage record. Yeah, baby. I finally made it to mile marker 24. This is what I was trying to accomplish today. And boy, does it feel good. I even still got some sun left. I gotta get a hike for another half hour probably. Let's go take a look at this number 24. I've never hiked 24 miles in one day before. I might just make it 25. Oh. I wasn't real sure I could make it this far because I didn't get started till 9 o'clock this morning, and I did this hiking on 5 hours of sleep, so I'm pretty worn out. But it feels good. What a great accomplishment. And now I'm ready to get some food and find some camp and get a fire going. I have found camp for the night. Right by a babbling brook. We're gonna get a fire going here in a little bit. There's the hammock. And the sun has went down over the hill. So it's gonna get dark and cold here fairly quick. So time to get a fire going, get some grub in my belly. I'm beat. So I'm gonna hit the sack early tonight. Even though I got a nice fire going here, I'm just too tired to even enjoy it. So into the hammock I go. See you in the morning. Good morning. We have a beautiful sunrise. Somewhere you can see it. There it is. Oh yeah, another glorious day in the woods. Well, I'm all broke down. Everything's packed up, put away, and ready to hit the trail. Had a good breakfast. Had one small blister forming on my left foot, and I put some Leuco tape on it, and it feels pretty good. So, yeah, let's get rolling. Holy crap. That was the biggest one of the knobstone so far. Mile marker 25.5 approximately. Kicked my butt. What a glorious day. Perfect. Calm again. Bright sun overhead. I got on the trail by 8:15. Not quite as quick as I wanted. By the time I put that Leuco tape on my blister, it kind of slowed me down a little bit. But really comfortable last night. It was about 45 degrees. And the only issue was my sleep was not the greatest. I had cows bawling and dogs barking about a half mile away in the background, and woke me up probably 3 or 4 times. And I gotta tell you, I think it might have been worse than trying to camp out with Restless Outdoors and enduring his snoring all night. Yeah. But all in all, I feel pretty rested and ready to tackle the rest of this thing. All right, this is around mile marker 26. This campsite's amazing. Man, I definitely would have stayed here. Could have captured the sunrise and several places to hang the hammock here. A couple fire rings. Wow, that's the kind of fire ring I like right there. Yeah. Bounces that heat back on you. This is very nice. This is a big valley. Some big hills for Indiana. Just a couple quick, couple observations. The first 25 miles of the trail, a lot of tornado damage. Just down trees everywhere, and it's not very pretty, scenic. But from mile 26 on, it's been totally different. Very nice. It reminds me of some of the big rolling hills in Ohio, and a lot less damage. That is one massive burl. Come on, little baby turkeys. You can make it. Come on over. I won't hurt you. Come across the trail, little turkeys. They're almost right across the trail. Oh, there they go. They're right on the trail now. Trying to join up with their siblings over here. We finally have a nice change of scenery. We're hiking along Elk Creek, I believe is what it's called. We're almost to the Elk Creek Trailhead at mile 32. That sign means 6.5 miles to the end. So I have a little bit of a second wind. Just knowing that I'm getting close and the energy from my lunch is finally kicking in. So that helps. And I've seen a few more people on the trail today. I ran into an older retired fella that used to work on these trails for 30 years. He was out doing a 2-nighter, and when I was getting water down at this beautiful creek about a half mile back, I ran into 6 or 7 ladies out with their dog doing a 2-night trip. So that gave me a few minutes to chat and rest. So I'm feeling pretty good and ready to finish strong. Oh, I think he's gonna strike me or something. Woo! Man, that's a big old, I don't know if that's a garter snake or what. Take a look at some of this devastation around here. The last mile or two, I've just been walking through all this destruction. I don't know if it's from the windstorms or part of their deforestation and logging that they're doing, but it hasn't been very pretty. It's just tore up. And sometimes the trail is barely visible. You have to watch for the white blazes and the little signs. Well, mile marker number 46. I do believe this is the last marker we're going to see. Next up, Delaney Park Trailhead. Well, I made it off the Knobstone Trail in one piece. Wow, what a tough trail. I wanted a challenge close to Ohio, and I will have to say that the Knobstone Trail absolutely delivered. Very, very challenging terrain, and definitely tested my perseverance. But I was able to complete the 46.5 miles from Deam Lake to Delaney Park in 1 night and 2 days. And with approximately 13,000 feet of elevation change, man, it was a killer. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed my Knobstone Trail Thru-Hike. I appreciate you coming along with me, and I'm looking forward to sharing my next trip with you. See ya.